The top half or the bottom half?
Oh my God, should I be serious? He ended the relationship.
Okay, so are you saying was he immature?
Hi everyone! Welcome back again to Veritas Philippine Solutions channel. By the way, I'm Evangelene and I am now with Michael. So for today's program, we are going to have two topics to discuss.
Yes. The first one is something that you probably have not seen before, and that is Vange will talk about her experiences in dating foreigner or foreigners. I haven't seen that anywhere else, so this could be a good perspective for us foreigners to understand what's involved. And then secondly, there's this very, very ongoing challenge of the statement that X amount of dollars or euros is sufficient to be able to live comfortably in the Philippines. That's a dangerous statement, and we'll look into it in much more careful depth in the second part of the program.
Yes.
First,
before we proceed to our interview, I would like to acknowledge our viewers. Thank you so much, viewers, for supporting us, our videos, and please don't hesitate to give your comments because our team, me and Michael, are looking forward for more concerns, more comments, and we will definitely answer each one of you, your concerns. Yes.
And please be sure to
subscribe so that you will be notified whenever we are going to release another videos, and each week we provide one program.
Yes, and also it just occurred to me that if you wish, please also ask us to be included in our monthly newsletter. Because Veritas has a monthly newsletter,
yes.
And you can, if you wish, you can just view it on our website, or we can have it sent directly to you. Your choice.
Yes, our newsletter is posted on our social medias and our Facebook, right?
And also on the website.
On the website, yes. And the website, it is on our descriptions, and also I will post it on our screen for your guide. Thank you so much to our subscribers and for our viewers. If you have any comments or if you want another topics to discuss, please leave a comment down below, and me and Michael will discuss that in our next program.
It's very important we get feedback from you because, being very honest about this, I think for myself, I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of, I know why we're doing this. We're trying to reach out to foreigners who are considering to come to live in the Philippines, and also to expats who are living here. But we're not very clever about how we're doing it sometimes, I think, and we're learning as we're going along. So please, let us know what's important for you that we should be discussing. Yes. And we really appreciate that. Let us know any way you want what is important to you that you would like us to discuss. Now we'll move to the first topic of discussion, that is the Pinays, in this case, Vange, her experiences in dating foreigners. And hopefully give us some insight into the Pinay mentality and the Pinay experience. So, tell us if you would, if you're willing to, hopefully you will, otherwise we'll have a very short program. Tell us about your first experience with a foreigner.
So this is a very, very good discussion, a gossip. Well, as a Filipino, we have our own perspective. We have our own thoughts. We have our own beliefs. And for me, I dated it's a half foreigner, actually. He's a half...
The top half or the bottom half?
Half blood. He's a half Swedish, a half Filipino. We dated back when...
How long?
We know each other for 6 months. Just a very...
How long did you date?
Dated.
Is the question.
3 months. Just real quick. Because I think
Could I ask you, first of all, What attracted you to him and he to you in the beginning?
In the beginning, I respected him because he's my. Oh my God! Should I be serious?
Go ahead. This is what. Yeah, please. You gotta
Because
be honest and open.
he's the. I was working in a resort here in Darwin, and he's a son of my boss. And then we know each other, and then hang out, and we dated for 3 months. And I can say, his mindset was also half divided into two. He has a foreign mentality and also Filipino mentality.
What was the good in the experience, and what was the challenging for you in the experience?
The challenge that I get was it's very complicated since we have a different world. I am the employee and they are the employed itself.
So did you feel he had some type of power over you, some authority over you? It wasn't a level playing field.
I know.
He was the boss's son.
The boss's son. So it's really critical. And the very, very positive side for that is they're very loving. He's very loving, caring. And I swear, my friend also has a foreign boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And he can say that whenever you love a foreign, you will not come back to Filipinos.
Interesting.
And that's, for me, it's kind of.
My previous girlfriends did not have that approach, but however.
And after my relationship, that was my first relationship for.
Excuse me. Who ended it and why did it end?
He ended the relationship.
Because?
We have a very complicated time. Maybe
You're 21. How can it be complicated?
He's a when we dated first month, he's just intern, OGT in the resort.
OGT.
So yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Intern, like he's still at school. Yeah.
Okay, so are you saying was he immature?
Kind of. We are still young. Yeah, okay. We are still young. That's a downside of having a relationship with young men.
But then, okay, so then let's distinguish that with the relationship, which we often see so often is the relationship with older, more mature, intelligent, handsome Irishmen. No, with foreigners, the older guys, we bring certain levels of wisdom to the table. We also bring some very entrenched attitudes.
Yes.
Also. So again, like everything else in life, it's throwing it up in the air and see what comes down.
Yes.
All right. So that what other experience have you had with the foreigner?
Since I work at resort, I encountered different kind of nationalities.
Sure.
And also a lot of foreigners, I swear. And what I can say is they know how to handle relationships. I mean, they are so matured. Like I can say, older men are really matured in terms of relationship.
Are they confident?
In terms of confident, I think it's their natural human. I think it's their natural, being natural. That's the way. Being natural is being confident. So, foreigner is know how to. I will not tell you every foreigner know how to respect, know how to care. But some of foreigners that I know, not dated, but I know a friend or something. They are really good. They know how to manage the relationship. When I can share my thoughts. Whenever the relationship was not in the good terms, it's not all about the guy. sometimes Filipinas has mentally unstable.
Crazy? What's it, tempo? Tempa? That's what the expression is.
We have, yeah, me personally, maybe I am not really mentally stable. But foreign guys, older men, they know how to handle. Sometimes, we Filipinas misunderstood foreigners or their partners, especially when we are mad. In terms of communicating, we are struggling. Of course, English is not our first language here.
And on that's a very, very important point for both the Pinays and also the foreigners. We foreigners make the mistake that since we think
That's right.
people, the Pinays, speak English, that they automatically understand what we're saying within the context of what we're trying to express.
No.
Not so.
Nah, not really. Because even we Filipinos, we don't, even if we have our language here is Tagalog, sometimes we don't understand Tagalog, especially here in Bisaya. We have different kind of words. So, in terms of communication between Filipinas and foreigners, it's really hard at first. It's really hard to communicate, but as the time goes by, you will understand each other as well. But at first, you will really struggle of understanding each other, especially Filipinas, because sometimes we cannot express our feelings by words. You'll just like this mad, and then when your guy asks why are you mad, like, I'm mad at you. Why are you mad at me? And you cannot tell why are you mad. Why are you really mad? So that's a very struggle.
The best thing to do, folks, I found is make a hasty but quiet retreat, and then let her cool down a bit, and then come back later on and say, I want to apologize for my part in whatever upset you. What could I do to make things better? Magic.
But sometimes...
You like that?
Yes, but sometimes it doesn't at the end of that. It's not the end of the world.
What else do you want? Jeez. That's precious.
It's not the end.
Why not?
When your partner says, what can I do to make you happy, blah blah blah. No, you won't do anything. You can't do anything to make us calm. Time will tell, you will be fine, and then the girl will, and then you will ask why are you mad, and then they forget why are they mad. We're crazy.
This explains partly, folks, why I'm single and on my own, because I just can't handle this drama stuff. It's one of the challenges we face coming from the West in particular is we've got very structured, most of us, the men, have got very structured, rational thinking. And we deal with a different culture which we must respect. I'm not being critical of your culture. We have to respect it. But it's very difficult for us to understand what is going on. And just as I thought I had a masterful stroke there saying to you about, blah, 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 my God, beautiful. But apparently not. So again, it's a process of learning to respect each other's cultures, being able to deal with it as we go through, and so on. And we'll now close out this section of the program with Vange expressing her thoughts about the positives and the negatives of the Pinay and foreigner relationship.
Yeah, so every relationship, there's a downside and a positive side. Well, of course, having a relationship at first is a struggle, especially foreigners and Pinays struggles of communicating. But the positive side of that is that when you love a Filipina, we are caring. We will assure you that if you enter our family, we will treat you like a family. Yes. What kind of expression is that, Michael? Well, it's true. A a lot of foreigners, especially retirees, come to visit. No, not really visit, to live here in the Philippines, find a wife. But sometimes, many kababayans will tell that, poor Pinay, she just married that guy to be a yaya, to be a nanny. He's so old, we will just take care of him, blah, blah, blah. We have that kind of mentality here in the Philippines. Well, it's not really good because we are insulting our co-Filipinos, and it's not really good to make to say that kind of words, because you don't know their what they've been through.
But is it also accurate or not to say that you know of many couples, foreigners and Pinays, who have fruitful, positive relationships, long-term relationships? Is that true?
Yes. Okay. Because I have a cousin. I have a cousin who married a foreign, and they have 3 kids, and they live happily.
Okay.
Yeah. But at first, Filipinas get some negative, like, hurtful words from our Filipinos.
But that's irrelevant. I mean, that should be ignored. That's just jealousy on their part.
Maybe.
But anyway, it's irrelevant. So there you have an overview, folks, from the Pinay perspective. We'll talk briefly now because we're running out of time. But this is very important. I'll talk about the cost of living generally in the Philippines. And I keep on viewing other websites and other blogs, and they say X amount, you can live comfortably, X amount, Y amount, Z amount. My understanding is quite simply that one can live on X amount depending on the quality of lifestyle that the individual wants to have. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can, if you wish, live here on less than $1,000 a month of US dollars if you want to. But I would not like that because I'm a little bit spoiled, as you know, and I like comfort. I don't smoke, drink, or do silly stuff, but I still like comfort. I like to travel. I like to do what I want to do. So the truth of the answer to the question in terms of how much does it cost to live in the Philippines, it could be less than $1,000 a month. It could be $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Again, it's your individual lifestyle of what you want from your life.
True.
But the good thing I always keep in mind is I have a multiple of anywhere from 4 to 5 to 1 in terms of the purchasing power of money here as opposed to abroad. So let's say if I have $1 here or €1 here, that euro can create $5 of purchasing power here as opposed to over. I was over in Ireland 3 years ago, and I was staying in my sister's home, and I was staggered at the cost of anything. I had to pay for nothing. There's food in the fridge, there's everything. No rentals, obviously. And I would spend €100 a day just going out for coffee, getting a taxi, or going around. Very, very expensive. It's regardless of what your individual lifestyle is going to be, it will be significantly less than what it is if you're living in the West. Anywhere from 4 to 5 to 1 in terms of purchasing power. So that hopefully gives you some type of accurate guideline that you can adapt and adopt to your own lifestyle. See what it would cost for you. That's it for now, folks. So, and we look forward to your comments. And again, please subscribe. That means a lot to us. And suggest, please, what you would like to hear from us. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.